Hey there, I've got another easy pentatonic lick for you to learn today. This one is very public domain. It can be heard, played by all different kinds of musicians on all different instruments in all styles of music. Once you get this lick under your fingers in a few keys, you're going to have some core improvisational language to use in your own improvised solos. My name is Metcalf, and on this channel, I make videos to help you become a better sax player, focusing on using your ear to learn to play the music you love without the burden of sheet music. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. This pentatonic lick that I'm going to show you is a great example of the sort of thing you can learn by ear and use in improvised solos. It's also a great vehicle for practicing technique and rhythm, but only if you use a metronome. This is my favorite one. It also happens to be a great tuner. It's called Tonal Energy, and you could get it on the App Store. I'll link to it in the description below. Now, since many of you may not be ready to play a lick like this entirely by ear, at the end of this video, there will be a link that you can click to get a copy of the sheet music as well as my pentatonic patterns sample ebook, and also a backing track to practice all of this along with. Now, if playing by ear and improvising is entirely new to you, I strongly suggest you sign up for my free Play Sax by Ear crash course. There's a link on the screen and in the description below. I receive messages like these all the time from students who have gone through the course. It's entirely free, just like this video, and if you learn something, you can thank me by clicking the like button and commenting below. Now for the lick. We're going to be playing this lick in the key of concert B flat, which is G for alto saxophone and C for tenor saxophone. If you want to become an expert in transposing for saxophones in 4 minutes flat, watch the video linked up in the card on the screen. If you don't yet know what a pentatonic scale is, then you can catch up by taking my free course that I mentioned earlier. Step 1 is to listen to me play the lick until you can sing it. This lick is actually a pattern. So what's cool about it is you can start on any note of the pentatonic scale, and you could continue the lick for as long or as short as you want. Listen to me play it a few times. Here's a long example. Here's an example of me playing it short. Now listen to me playing the lick. I'm going to start on each note of the pentatonic scale so you get an idea of what it sounds like. Now that you've heard me play that lick or pattern a bunch of times, you should have it in your ear and should be able to sing it. Now I want you to go ahead and sing the pattern several times on your own. Here's your starting note. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Can you hear how the pattern goes? Check out this graphic where I outline what the pattern looks like just with shapes. We start with a note, then that same note is repeated, then we step down to the next note, then step back up. Once again, we step down to start the pattern all over again. Repeat that note again, step down, step back up, and so on and so forth. Once you can sing the pattern, you're ready for step 2, which is to play it. There are 3 ways to do this. First is entirely by ear. Just listen to the pattern, find the notes on your saxophone, and go. You could also just visualize the pattern following the formula for steps up and down and repeated notes. And the third way is by reading the sheet music. Even though I'm giving you the sheet music to this, I want you to try to play it by ear. I've never had a student that wasn't able to do this, although I've had many that thought they couldn't or were afraid to try. If you already know your pentatonic scale and have it memorized, this should be relatively easy for you. If you don't yet know your pentatonic scale in this key, you're going to want to practice the exercises that you'll find in the PDF download I'm going to give you at the end of this video. Whichever way you go about learning this pattern, the key to success is going slow. You got to give your fingers time to get from one note to the next, unhurried, with nice technique and staying very relaxed. That's the only way to play with solid time and a strong sound. Always avoid sounding rushed. That's where the metronome comes in. Set your metronome to a very comfortable tempo, let's say 60 beats per minute, and play along with it. If you can only play one note per beat getting started, that's absolutely fine. That gives you the time to focus on your hand position, on your technique, on your sound. Perfect and slow is much better than fast and full of mistakes. This is what one note per beat would sound like. If you're more advanced, try playing 2 notes per beat, like this. Now go ahead and practice the lick over the entire range of the saxophone. So start on your highest note in your comfortable range, like high palm key E on alto. Step 3 is to improvise. Once you've got the lick learned and can play it over the entire range of your saxophone, starting on any of the notes of the pentatonic scale, you're ready to use it to improvise solos. A great exercise that will help you make this lick or any other lick part of your improvising vocabulary is to use it as a starting point. Use it as the first thing you do before doing an improvised phrase. So for example, you put on a backing track or the metronome and you start with the lick and then go into something improvised. Take a break, leave some space, and repeat. Start the lick maybe somewhere else, maybe in the exact same spot, and then you finish your phrase with something improvised. Listen to me demonstrate this. inspired you a little bit and given you something to keep you busy practicing for a while. If you got some value out of this video, go ahead and click the like button, and please share this with anybody else you know that might benefit. Click the link on the screen to visit BetterSax.com, where you can download the free PDF I mentioned, as well as the sheet music for this lick and the free backing track. Hit me up in the comments if you've got any questions at all, and thanks for watching.